My name is Bree St. James. I am a foster mom to Samantha. She is a beautiful French Mastiff Dog de Bordeaux. I decided I wanted to move into a camper, and here I was hanging out on my camper at Spanish Banks, and I saw this guy with his dog. And I started to look at this beautiful skinny Mastiff, and her body language was saying that she was really scared. She had this like big gnarly tumor on her head. I started to notice oh, her skin looks really gross. And then I started to notice, oh, her nose is super dry. And I looked at her in the eyes and she looked at me and she was like, save me from this guy, help me. And I knew in that moment that it was time to act. My mouth just says, let me see how much money I have in my truck and I'm gonna buy her from you. I basically convinced him with every tactic I had, like, hey, you're doing the right thing. I'm gonna find her a home. She's really sick. I think she needs help. I'm gonna get her. And he finally caved and said, yeah, okay, cool. I'll sell her to you. And he leaves and I have this dog.
Samantha, off. Get off me. She's so sweet.
The second day I had her, somebody recommended that I take her to RAPS. And first thing they did was decide to address her skin issues. Obviously she was like super underweight, so we had to figure out how we're gonna fatten her up.
96 pounds, good girl. You're doing so good.
Dr. Goldberg recommended that we schedule a surgery to get the tumor removed from her head, as well as getting her spayed.
Everyone say bye to her cool tumor, because that's leaving now.
While she was in surgery, I got a call from Dr. Goldberg saying that she had a pyometra, which is an infection in her uterus, and that if we would have scheduled the spay 4 or 5 days later, she probably would have died. Her surgery went very, very well. She's healing so well.
It looks gnarly, but it's getting better. She's kind of getting some energy back. Hopefully after she eats, she'll feel better.
RAPS animal first mentality, where it's like, listen, the animal needs help now and we'll figure out how to pay later. Because of that, Samantha's alive. We've had a couple options for her to be adopted out because my lifestyle doesn't suit me to have a big dog. The second time that we found a forever home, it was on Vancouver Island. We were on our way there and unfortunately we got in an accident and we swerved off the road and rolled, and Samantha hit the windscreen. It was a very traumatic experience. It was very traumatic to see this little dog that I had saved from this horrible situation, just to see her be re-traumatized. We went to Nanaimo Hospital. Samantha's new owner that we were going to see actually came to the hospital. She was going ballistic, and I'm in there with a neck collar, and the gentleman that was going to adopt her came in and was like, she barks a lot, hey, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I just felt like I had failed the mission because this guy wasn't going to take her, and now even like I have nowhere to live. I realized that we had lost Samantha's medication in the crash, and I called up AL from RAPS Animal Hospital, and first questions I got were, what do you need? How can we help you? And they like totally cared for Samantha, even though I wasn't really able to in that moment, but they organized everything behind the scenes, and I don't know what I would have done. It's an absolute paradise. All the fun things you could ever imagine. And if you're Samantha, 100-pound Mastiff, better believe you're going to be loving running around there. Oh, it's so hard to talk about. We're still desperately hoping and praying for a new forever home for her. She needs acreage, she needs love, she needs somebody that's gonna love her the way that I love her, and she just wants to be accepted.